Hi, this is Raymond Rose. Thanks for joining me today on this voice only podcast. As a reminder, there are no videos to watch. There's nothing that's going to distract you while you're driving. I just want you to listen to my voice. Today, we're going to talk about health tips. I actually have 97 health tips that I read every single month that keeps me laser focused to make sure I live a very happy, exciting, and healthy life. I'm going to review 12 of those health tips today. Let's get started. Number one, stress. Stress is the number one epidemic in the United States. It causes heart attacks, strokes, addictions, anger. You can't relax. It's a terrible, terrible thing. If you have stress in your life, you need to analyze specifically what is causing you stress. Sit down somewhere, make a list of exactly what it is that's creating anger or frustration or addictions in your life. Look at the list that you've put together and then put a specific plan together that what you need to do to eliminate it. If you've got coworkers, loved ones that are all going to help together, figure out what's creating stress in your life and then eliminate it. Number two, make a list of specific things that bring happiness into your life. What makes you have fun? Where's the excitement that you want to have? Put a specific list together, and once you know what your happiness points are, make sure that you schedule that into your calendar every single day so that you're doing happy things. Number three, be proactive and prevent illness. Number four, get 8 hours of sleep every day. I know when I was younger, I did my best to get by on 5 hours or 6 hours of sleep, saying to myself, hey, if I can get an extra 2 or 3 hours of awake time, I can be that much more productive. I've learned as I've got older that sleep is a superpower. You really want to be getting your 7.5 to 8 hours of sleep every single day. And then next, whenever possible, take a nap. Naps are really, really powerful for your body. It helps rejuvenate you partway through the day. It almost gives you like a second day. So naps are really important. Next, I know myself, what works for me is intermittent fasting. I eat every day at 2 o'clock and again at 6 o'clock. That may or may not work for you, but my point being is you really want to get it into a routine of trying to eat at the same time every day. Do your research on this. They say that snacking really, what may have been professed over the years of, eating 3 meals a day and snacking 3 times a day may be good. I've learned based on my recent scientific readings, peer-reviewed reports, that says that may not necessarily be what's best. I suggest that you do your homework and figure out what's best for you. Next, set up a routine. Make your life automatic. If you're making all these different decisions every single day and it's creating a level of discomfort, like I said, you're not able to relax like you should. When you have a routine, getting up at the same time every day, going to bed at the same time, creating a time when you're going to be eating, all those things, really, really important to your life. Next one on my list is drink 75 to 100 ounces of water every day. Here's what I learned a long time ago. I'm a 150 pound person. I learned that, and this is what I learned, it may or may not work for you, but I take my weight, 150 pounds, I divide it in half, which is 75. I want to drink at least 75 ounces of water every single day. Remember, your body is made up of mostly water. You need water in your system every day to flush out all the toxins. Really, really important. I get people that come up to me often and say, wow, I can't drink 70 or 80 or 90 ounces of water. I can't even drink 50 ounces of water. My response to them is always, listen, if I gave you $1 million, could you drink 70 ounces of water every single day for the next month? And when I say that, they say, of course, for $1 million, I can do it. Well, my response back to them then is, well, then you can drink the water. And once you understand how important water is to your overall health, hopefully you'll have a better mindset and drink as much water as limits are showing you. Next, talking about water, drinking 16 ounces of water a half hour before a meal is really important too. Not only is it good for your body, but it's filling up your stomach. A lot of people eat more than what they should because they think they're hungry, and it's not necessarily that they're hungry. You're getting a little notions from your brain that you need more, but when you're filling up your body with water before a meal, it's very, very powerful. Next on the list, eat mostly vegetables, fruits, nuts, and beans. For those of you that have listened to my podcast, you know that my diet basically consists of broccoli, hummus, legumes, and walnuts. I don't expect that for everybody, but there's so much scientific proof that says vegetables, fruits, nuts, and beans are what's best for your body. do your homework. Again, those are my health tips. And following up on that, I want to make sure that I'm having at least 5 servings of vegetables and fruits every single day. Eating raw is best, especially for vegetables. Make sure, of course, you always wash your fruits, wash your vegetables, use vinegar, use baking soda, whatever you feel is best on the items that need to be washed. Next, don't eat processed foods. Again, do your homework, do the readings that I've done. Processed food is really, really bad for your body. And, think about it. Most all fast food is processed, so that's not good for you. And then sugar, terrible. Based on what I've read, I've done my homework. I suggest you do the same thing. There's 5 white poisons that I've read about over the years. Those 5 white poisons are sugar, salt, white flour, most dairy products, and bad fats from meats. Do your best to keep those out of your body. So those are I gave you 12 tips and a couple extra ones there. I hope you got some value out of this. Listen to it again. Share this video podcast with your family and friends. I think there's some really important information in there. And a quick promo, if you're a first-time listener to my podcast, please know that I make a short podcast like this every single day. It's just a few minutes long. I do my very best because we all want to have really good health. We want to be managing our time. We want to have lots of money. We want to have great habits. I make a podcast like this every day based on those 4 areas: health, money, time, and habits. I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel. Like I said, if you got some value out of this, please share this podcast with your friends. Any comments, please put them down below and hit the thumbs up if you liked this podcast. So that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in. This is Raymond Rose. I'll talk to you tomorrow.